Shusta. Good evening.
Good evening. This is my first time doing this.
Give me your name, Kathleen, and give me your address.
Okay. My name is Kathleen Shusta, and I am here for my disabled son who has lived in Manchester for 10 years. He lives on Pine Street in the Velvet Mills complex.
185. You got it. Well, good evening. Take a deep breath. This is easy. This is, believe me. Ready?
I could never run for office. Okay. And today I want to speak about the Manchester Housing Authority.
Okay.
Being that my son's disabled and on SSI. My son was selected by lottery by the Manchester Housing Authority to be on a Section 8 voucher wait list in 2018. Quite a while away. We've been waiting a long time for our voucher. I received a letter in February of this year, and I have the letter. I can give it to you. I can email it to you. Okay. Indicating that several names on the wait list that had been selected to receive vouchers were unable to find housing within the 60-day window to do so, and thus their names were supposed to be removed from the wait list. You don't have forever to hold on to a voucher to find a place. Because of COVID, we heard that before, because of COVID, these individuals appealed to HUD to have their names reinstated, and HUD agreed. And I think that was fair, and I have no problem with them doing that. My son and I talked about it, and if we were one of those names that were removed, we would have been thrilled to be put back on after waiting since 2018. However, I don't think anybody looked at the long-range implications of doing that. And the other side of the coin is, I have a feeling I know how many names were put back on the list because my son's position went up when they said they did this. And I could tell, okay, those are vouchers somebody had money for and could be put into place that were, I don't know where they went, they were put into an inbox or something. It didn't happen. However, there were people beyond that that may have been able to take advantage of the voucher. And I'm thinking this happened, I'm guessing somewhere around December when this happened, which is a bad time to be giving out vouchers in my opinion because it's Christmas. How many people have places you can rent at Christmas? Okay? But the other side of the coin that I want to talk about is that my son, obviously being an advocate, is living in an apartment and we are financially bleeding out for where he's living. And that voucher, we've talked to management, can be applied to his building. It's like that once you check all the financial information. And when he spoke to his manager, he even said, if you had wanted another apartment in our building, and that's probably one of the biggest complexes you have in town, it's ginormous. They said, we don't have one apartment in our building. However, I'm just saying, I don't know what happened to those vouchers. Maybe other people were in the same circumstance as my son, and they could have used it. I'm saying, don't bump these people off. But at that time, what did you do with those? And maybe he could have used it. I feel like it's a bottleneck in the process, okay? And I have no problem that they did this for them, but I feel that and I use the word discriminatory for the people on the other side of the coin, okay? And not only discriminatory, but discriminatory for somebody that's disabled. HUD says they are not in charge of the Manchester Housing Authority. I think you guys are. And but they did say they're in charge of discrimination. And I haven't gone there yet. I'm just an advocate of a mom, and yet how we get when I've been waiting since 2018. So I just came here to tell you about that situation. I think that those vouchers maybe could have been used by somebody, not to hurt the people that still remain on the front end of the thing. But I don't know what happened to that money or those vouchers. How else can I put it? I wanted to say, I know when I go to the Manchester Housing Authority, communications are difficult there, and I'm not going to go into that, similar to some other people's talking here, but that they make it very clear they don't want to talk to you. These are the rules for our program. We can't make exceptions. It's like this, first come, first serve. We can't, except you have now made an exception, okay? And that is a precedent because of COVID. And because of COVID, that exception is hurting other people. And that is probably the stance that I'll take with HUD and saying, you know, we got to think the big picture. And I don't know, I think I covered everything.
Well, I think you did a great job, by the way. You didn't have to be nervous. And there is no better advocate in the world than a mom. So keep up your good work.
Okay, and did you want the letter? Or should I email
Sure,
it?
you can leave that right over there, and we'll grab it. And
I have 3 copies.
do you have an address and you have
I put my son's address down because.
Is there information we can get a hold of you?
You want me to give you that too?
Yeah, you can do that. I'll let the gentleman is going to give you his card, and we'll help see if he
Okay.
can assist. Thank you. Great job.